That's street noise from Bell. But, I mean, you cannot see anything. And this koi pond actually creates a lot of noise too. And I'm sure if that water feature were on, that would create a lot of noise. So they've really done as much as they can to really try and protect the noise thing. Let's look back at the covered patio. They got a lot of stuff in it. Obviously, it's kind of hard to see. That's a sunscreen. And this is the back covered patio area. And then there's just tons of stuff here. It's like, wow. You would have to get rid of a lot of stuff. They have some really neat plants here. Those are mostly potted. So we're going to look at the pool here. The pool is a nice PebbleTech pool. It's got a lot of palms and stuff that honestly I would cut back. Looking back over the covered patio area, that's where the master bedroom is. Then along this side, you've got just like, just kind of goes, looks like a lot of stuff here from stuff they've done, but that is, looks like the pool equipment is right back there. So walking out to the backyard, if we walk along this side of the pool, they have an apple tree or something there. This is just amazing. That is one of the biggest elephant food plants I've ever seen. I'm looking back at the pool, looking back at the house. We're going to head now to this thing you could see from the pictures. It's kind of like a little garden. A lot of river rock here. Some benches. Now we're walking all the way up to Bell. That's the street you can hear behind me. Then around the back of the pool area, they kind of have like this little fence. I don't know if you've ever seen these, where they take like wrought iron and rebar or whatever, and then they put the rocks inside of it. I've seen that before. And then just tons of stuff growing in there. It's amazing. Let's walk out to the corner. I'm going to actually step up into this corner area, if I can not kill myself. And I'm going to grab the street for you here, because I know this is what you're curious about. Okay, here we go. So this is Bell, and it's kind of out the back of your house. So this would be the compromise. Right across, you've got the Equine Medical and Surgical Center. That's where they take a lot of the horses. But as you can see, you get trucks on Bell Road. And this is kind of like lunchtime, you know, busy traffic hour. So, anyways, there's also a little sidewalk there. So no bones about it, this is a busy street. But they've done as much as they can in this backyard to make you forget about all that. And, you know, there's obviously a lot of features that would provide some sound disguising for you. And then, you know, they've grown all this, which to me looks like it got burned in the frost. I think this is ficus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is ficus, which is great for screening and privacy. It just needs to be cut back from what died. But there's just a ton of ficus there, so that's mature. You wouldn't have to replant that. Just cut it back. Now we're going through kind of like this little gate here, this little arbor. We're going over to the koi pond area now. This is, I love this backyard. I mean, yes, it's up against a big street, but wow, they've got some really good stuff that you could leave. Like this ice plant, for example. I love this ice plant. This is like got to be one of the biggest, most healthiest ice plants I've ever seen. And it kind of like drapes down into the pool. Really beautiful. Just gorgeous. Love it. And there's some rosemary that looks like the ice plant took over the rosemary. And then this is the koi pond over here. Yep, and they've got some pretty big koi in there. Amazing koi. I mean, those koi have got to be like really expensive. Now they wanted to take some of their pumps and filters with them, so that if you wanted to redo this koi pond yourself, you might have to get yourself some more filters, etc. But anyways, I'm just looking back there, behind all of it. Got your ficus, got these little bamboo fences they put up. vines. That's a pretty big vine. And then you've got these sailcloth shades. I don't know whether they want to take those or leave them, but they're obviously to cover the koi pond. Just really a deep koi pond. It's amazing. Love it. Okay, so that's basically the house. Sorry for the long video. There's the big palm in the middle of the backyard. But this is definitely a backyard where I think you'd probably take out at least half of what's here. And then, of course, back here to the pool, which is a really nice PebbleTech pool. Coming back into the house, that's the door to the master. That's the main window, and then this is the door back into the kitchen. And it looks like there's some additional fish in there. So they definitely have a lot of pets here. One thing I forgot to get is here in the kitchen, right here, there is a very large pantry. It's huge. It's like the size of a closet, basically. It's a very large pantry here. So that's a very large pantry as you're heading into the kitchen area.